Last episode in our FozzenCraft SMP series, we actually got an insane slime farm done, and today I want to do a bunch of building. If you did miss out on the last episode, this is that slime farm. Now, this is Ilmango's design. I didn't make this, and let's head over here. There is an insane quantity of slime pouring out of this thing at all times. Let's take a peek in this chest right here. You can see this has already filled up, and this one is half full, and I have not yet AFK'd here. And last episode, I promised I would show what an AFK session at this looks like, and we are going to do that right now. Mind-blowing! Oh my goodness, look in these chests. So, of course, this one was already full, and this one was half full, but it completely filled up, as well as this up here. And that was an AFK session for 58 minutes. In 58 minutes, I got an entire double chest of slime. This farm is mad. And if you guys want to hear my insane, awesome plans for that slime, I actually have none. I have none. Maybe we'll do a shop. Who knows, that could be today. I just wanted to have a crap ton of slime. I know the drops on that AFK session were insane. We have so much slime now, but I actually want to make it one step further. And I know that Lem, in his last episode, said he loves chopping down trees. So we're actually going to leave some signs asking him if he wants to chop down some trees right around my slime farm. Hello, Lem. I heard you love chopping trees. Well, I know just what to do. Next time you need wood, head to my slime farm. These signs should do just perfectly, and I'm sure he will be very, very confused right at the beginning, so I'm sure I will send him a chat on Discord, just letting him know that what I actually mean is, oh, this is a sad day. No, we are rolling with it. We are rolling with this. Hello, Lem, I heard you love chopping trees. Well, I know just what to do. I'm gonna leave it like that. He's gonna be so confused. I love it. I said that today I want to get a bunch more building done, and I want to do another one of these discs. Now, if you missed this out in one of the last episodes, I really loved the process of creating this entire disc, and we're gonna be creating another one, and it is going to be a swamp down there for our villagers. We have slept, the night is over, and we are at our villager trading place. Now, if you have not seen this, man, I don't even know what to do with you. You haven't seen anything, but you must be new and welcome to the series, but this villager trading is a serious project. And I'm not kidding you. I am not kidding you. Every single one of these villagers is insane. All of these farmers trade 1 carrot, 1 pumpkin, 1 melon for 1 emerald. You guys are the bomb. And over here, all of these villagers trade books for super cheap. We even have double chests upon double chests filled out with max level enchantments, and that's why I'm thinking I also want to start a shop for these books. Crashing the stock market on enchanted books is for sure in my book list, but a book list? Bucket list is the right word, but right now I want to move these farmers over to our mega base, and I want to put them in that swamp that we're going to build. It's going to look epic. I am so hyped up for actually building that, because once we have these trading ones over there, the farmers and stuff, in that lower disc in the swamp, we're going to put a bunch of other ones that we want, except for these book ones. I think they're going to be staying here. Utility ones like these clerics right here, where we can get redstone, lapis, glowstone, harder to get things in the game, and we're going to have them right below another disc that is just filled with awesome farms like these pumpkin and melon ones right here, and it's just gonna funnel all the crops to the center and drop them down so we can trade super fast. So like I mentioned, we are gonna be doing some impressively massive things today. I hope you guys are excited for that, as I am. Let's head over to the base and let's actually plan where we're gonna be sticking all the things on that lower disc with the villagers. Again, if you haven't seen this mega base, you must be new to the series, because I look at it almost every episode. I love this thing. It is insane. And right here we have a terraformed disc. Now I want all of these discs to be different biomes, and this one right here is the one we're working on today, and this one is going to be a swamp biome. And you know what? The other day I actually made a list of some of the things I wanted to get done, and it helped enormously. So let's make a list of all the things we want included on this disc. These signs are seriously crammed, but that's because I want to put a lot of things on this disc. So we have the farmer villagers. Those are for sure a necessity, because crops are going to be flying down from that disc right there. I also want to have utility villagers, like the cleric, like I mentioned, the villager breeder. That way we can get more and more villagers on this disc. Also the job thing. I have no idea what it's called. It's when you put them all in a little room and you trade out their professions, getting the perfect ones that you want. I also want a villager zombie conversion thing. I want to make sure that when they are bred here, that we can turn them into zombies and turn them all the way back. I am for sure making this one AFK. My last one was terrible. And the last three things are puddles, cobble rock, and witch hut theme. That is just some stuff that I want to put in design-wise. You'll see what it looks like in a moment. Those machines, those contraptions, all of the villager-related stuff we are going to be putting in a moment. But as the sun sets here, oh, I just love sunsets in Minecraft. We are actually going to be hopping into a time-lapse, and this time-lapse is going to be us terraforming this disc, building it out, and making it look superb and excellent like that one right there. So, let's hit this time-lapse! Not gonna lie, that time-lapse music is such a vibe, and check out this disc. Now, I am loving this disc. It did not turn out to be much of a swamp. Not at all, but I still think it looks mighty fine, and it will look a lot better once we start putting the farms on here, because I could not develop everything until I knew exactly where stuff was gonna go, because we are trying to fit a lot of things on here. And speaking of the things that we're trying to fit on here, I think that's what we're gonna start right now, but I deleted my signs. Good thing I have ways of keeping track of stuff other than Minecraft signs, but let's begin with the villager machines. We do need to stick the farmer villagers and the ones that I want to trade with somewhere along the edges, but those can just be stuck in any old place, and right in the center is actually going to be the collection system for this disc right up on top. I think it's going to drop through that little hole and fly all the way down here so that we can trade up. And I'm thinking that all we really need to think about placing is the zombie villager converter and the little room where I'm going to be changing up their jobs. Scratch that. We actually need the villager breeder too. So I'm thinking we'll put the villager breeder right here in this spot. We're going to have the villager converter machine right over there. And then we are going to have our little job switchy room right here. And then we can stick the villagers anywhere we please, just so we can actually reach them and trade with them. When I'm filming these episodes, I actually expect to have, big time jumps in between clips because I'm not playing Minecraft 24/7. But in between the last clip and this clip, there has actually been 7 hours that have elapsed, but I have not left Minecraft. I went into a creative world and I started designing some of the things I want to put here, and some of them look cool, most of them I totally discarded, and then Sash and I started playing. We did some random stuff. I didn't even film any of it, but yeah, now we are back, and I want to get started. So the first thing we're actually going to do is we are going to build a villager breeder, and we're going to stick it right in this slot here. We also found a truly insane amount of drowns under Lem's base, and we're going to have to go and sort that out later, so stay tuned for that. This is a very simple and easy villager breeder. Basically, you have the villagers up in that compartment up there. You give them some food, they will breed the villagers, they will fall down here, and we can actually put minecarts right into this dispenser. They will go onto that track and hop up onto here. Then you can send them to wherever you like, and we are going to be sending them into a zombie conversion thing. I also think that the easiest way for us to actually get the villagers up here that we're going to need is to use a nether portal, because last time I did that, it was super simple, super quick, and very, very easy. So I'm going to light this up, we're going to take the coordinates, and then I'm going to send the villagers and see if we can't get them up into there without a bunch of problems. If my maths are correct, this should take us directly onto our disc. Hopefully, yes, okay, so this is perfect. We are going to get some villagers from the swamp? Yes. From the swamp. We're gonna get them from the swamp, send them through this portal, and then we will be able to get them into that breeder right there real easy. And right now, I am putting in the very last things that we need before we can send these guys right back to our base. Yeah, I don't even think I can express to you guys how handy it's going to be having these guys right where we are living. So I'm gonna put a hopper, no, this isn't a hopper minecart, this is a furnace minecart, and the one I'm gonna be riding in, let's put some coal, and let's get in this thing? Maybe? Is it stuck? Oh, it's getting away without me! I kind of feel like this means we're stuck. Oh my goodness, they just ran away again. What the heck? Jeez. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wonderful. These guys are right in our base. Let's pop them in here, and then we can actually start working on both a holding system here and our villager conversion thing, and then another holding system right over there. Everything is going to plan. Oh, this is a beautiful sight. I love seeing them here. This is perfect. This is perfect. The beds are in place. They are going to start breeding very soon. We're going to have our villagers right up here on our... That sheep is not supposed to escape. The next machine, of course, is the machine that turns the baby villagers once they grow up into zombie villagers so we can cure them, and that will be going right here. Now, this design was by Raiseworks, and I will for sure put that in the description because it is a truly magnificent design. And we're gonna have the villagers coming in right along here and popping into the machine. And this was so easy, in fact, that I think I'm going to grab our villager, nope, our zombie, that is actually at the swamp, and we're gonna pop him right in this machine right here. I didn't even get much footage of that zombie, but it was because it was just wrecking me. I had to take off my armor so I didn't hurt it with my thorns, and I was just being destroyed by that dude. Yes! I am so excited about this. We just got our zombie in here, and he is looking dangerous and snazzy. We're going to be getting our villagers bred up over here, and you can see that it is already working. I am very sad that actually, jungle villagers can breed here. Not part of the plan, but I mean... Oh, well, I suppose. I have not actually gotten to push the button, though, so watch this. Watch, the minecart is going to go there, and it's going to swoop up through the ground and pick... That is the coolest thing ever. For me right now, it is the morning. So good morning, guys. How's it going? I finished a lot of the stuff that I want to get done here today. So basically, here is the villager breeder. Now, they are breeding, and the villagers are accumulating down there. I think that even they might be breeding because they have some carrots. Yep. And then the villagers are being parked out here to grow up. We can put them into this conversion machine once I need to convert some more villagers. In there, we can get them their jobs, and then over here, we're going to have them scattered all about, and we can do all of the various trading that isn't enchanted books that we want to do. Like I mentioned, I want to go and work on that shop at spawn. Let's go and talk about what I have in mind for the design plans and just kind of how we're going to build up this shop. The best place for us to talk about this shop is actually right here near the villagers, because I just kind of want to mention my plan, and we cannot actually open the shop this episode just because I don't have all of the villagers I want. Basically, what I'm thinking is I'm going to have a shop that sells shulker boxes, and the shulker boxes, they will empty themselves and throw all the stuff to the player, but basically you will be buying a kit. So in your shulker box, let's say you want the sword kit. You can either get the sword kit with or without the sword, and you know, it'll it'll be a diamond sword at a discount because we are going to be getting the toolsmith villagers that will be selling those to us for emeralds. But basically, you will get your kit, and you can either choose to A, have all of the sword enchantments, or B, have all of the sword enchantments with a diamond sword. And who knows, maybe we will eventually have netherite boxes as well. But then you will pay, you will put in your money, and you will take the barrel. It'll probably be a barrel actually, and then you'll buy it in bulk, almost like that. So you will be saving money because you won't be paying as much per book. But you know, stonks. We gotta sell as much as possible at the same time. Some of our books, like Unbreaking 3, are going to be ending up in a lot of the boxes, although Fortune 3 probably won't, because that's just going to be with, you know, some of the axes, the pickaxes, things like that. And even looting 3, that would even show up less than fortune 3 because that is only on the sword. So there is definitely going to be some more valuable books than others, but that is kind of the plan for the shop. Let me know what you guys think about that shop, and maybe we gotta do a name too. So if you guys can think of a name, leave it down in the comments, and we will put a sign right on the front of the shop, not only with the name that you selected, but with your comments user's name. Our sort of shopping area, I guess you could call it, is in a dark oak forest, and there are a lot of torches. Elgrimard actually went around the entire server and spammed torches, so maybe we need to remove a few of these, who knows. But I'm thinking that I want my shop maybe over here in this corner, and I want like a decrepit, old, aging dark oak tree. So basically there'll be a tree and you can enter and it'll spiral down, and the shop will kind of be like right here down below in the ground. We've had to come back to my mega base, and the reason is I needed some dark oak logs, and I didn't want to chop anymore because I knew I had a bunch. And if you guys are wondering, why the heck on earth, Fozzen, do you have a bunch of dark oak logs? Well, actually, when we were getting netherite in the last episode, I lost my plant-like thingamabobs, shulker box. It had all of the saplings, everything like that. So I had to chop down a bunch of trees and get my sapling quantity back up, and I ended up with a lot of dark oak logs in the process. But guys, I've lost my rarity shulker box. I suppose, actually, we aren't starting our shop right now. We are entering storytime mode with Fozzen. So yeah, yesterday, or maybe it's the day before, I think it was yesterday actually, that my friend Sasha and I were playing on the server. So that is actually guest_Steve. He showed me a lot of the stuff that he's been working on. We used to talk all the time, and then recently we haven't been spending as much time on Discord together, but he showed me all around the world the things he has been creating, the Guardian farm, his flower farm, stuff like that, and we ended up getting into an ultimate PvP battle. So we had gone all around the world, and I kept opening up my rarity shulker box because we needed name tags, we needed this, we needed that, and then we ended up doing PvP, and I was using his armor and he was using mine, and in the process I ended up losing my rarity shulker box. So that is like, there were some netherite tools in there, there was the dragon egg, so I really do hope it's just misplaced somewhere in the world, but I looked for 1 or maybe 2 hours and I could not find it. So grim hopes on my side. If you guys magically ended up seeing it in my episode, it's like hiding around a corner or something, let me know, please. Sad shulker boxes aside. No, not sad shulker boxes. That was a super happy shulker box. Sad shulker box losses aside, let's get started on this thing. So I think I'll try my best and put in a bottom, and then we'll go from there. Oh man. Oh no. I'm thinking this is kind of the size I want to go with, but it's going to end up, I think it's going to end up quite a bit larger than I originally thought it was going to be. So I'm thinking we're going to have to come in a bit and detail this with, like, you know, like some half slabs and things like that. But I think I'm going to be wanting some roots sticking out of the side, maybe like this. And then, oh my goodness, this is going to end up a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh no, well, now I'm starting to worry I won't be able to pull this off. It's like, it's gonna dwarf all of the other shops. You know what? No, I think that this is doable, because the thing is, we're gonna be having our door right around here, and it's going to be like, you know, remember, like I said, kind of decaying, so we won't even actually have to build the canopy. That would be the hard part. So it's kind of gonna jut up in the back and then kind of crumble down. It'll be open at the top, and there's just gonna be a bunch of stuff growing on it. Maybe it's not the foliage of this tree, but there is going to be a lot of stuff growing on it. Oh! Yes! No, that is exactly what I want! Oh my goodness, okay. So, this has worked out really well. I think I'm gonna have to bring this down steeper, and I still want it to go like high, and then low, and then high again. So this is definitely what I want. I am loving it at the moment. Let's start getting some more details in with actually the planks and stuff too. First, I'll actually fix up that top. Magnificent. Basically, I believe that I've created what I want to do for today. Of course, we are going to be working a little bit more on this tree in the future, just because right now it is not in a state of completion. But we have our path right here, It kind of merges off this other one. I am going to work on it. We're going to have some bushes. I'm going to fix it up a little bit. I think it's a little too cluttered. But then up here, it comes into the shop, and we have a nice floor. Now, I really wanted to have the glass fog effect here go way down into the ground. But I can't even go 3 blocks because I... Oh no, I built my shop directly over top of Jaden, so I am going to ask him if he would be okay if I moved this entire redstone contraption over to there. I should have planned this a little bit better, but I will be perfectly fine with moving the entire redstone machine if he lets me put my shop right here, because I kind of want to have that glass fog effect, you know, like a big chasm below the tree. But other than that, I am loving the tree. The roots too are going to need a lot of work. I'm planning to have a lot of overgrowth spewing over the top, going down into these other parts and things like that. But I just bought some of the prismarine blocks. Where are they? Yeah, I bought some of these dark prismarine pieces from Sasha's shop, and I don't believe I've showed you guys very many things on the world. So we're going to go around the world, and I'm just going to show you guys a few of the different farms and cool bases that people have created that I haven't showed in a long time, I think. The first place we've stopped in at is actually the Halloween district. I didn't even know we had a Halloween district until just a few days ago, and this is Speeve's playground. Oh my goodness. The man is in his element here. When is he not in his element when it comes to building? He has a falling down mansion, crypt, creepy thing. This is such a beautiful build. I love the windows, the roof that's crumbling. Part of it fell down here, and he has a spooky old tree right there. And not to mention, he only has this. Check out this right here. Oh, he has a wheat and a pumpkin field. And come look at the pumpkin patch. This pumpkin patch is beautiful. I was just spending a lot of time looking at it. He's got different types of leaves. I think, what is this? This is like jungle or oak, and he has spruce, and there's pumpkins, and they have stems. It comes with everything. That is also a very, very snazzy pumpkin. And right here is a wheat field. Now, I imagine that Speeve is going to be filling this entire thing with wheat all the way across. That's going to look so cool. I love the idea. But sadly, he actually offered to buy some wheat seeds off of me, and I said yes. I had an entire double chest, but they're gone. I don't know where they went, so I totally misled Speeve, and I felt kind of bad about it. And the other place we're going to go is in a cave somewhere around here. It took me a ridiculously long amount of time to actually find this cave, and it's got a huge smokestack, so I mean, how hard was it really? But if we come down here, it is basically the game of demise that happened in Hermitcraft. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be partaking myself. I might just partake, just, you know, help with the pool for everybody else. But it is a cool game. He has a book here explaining it. And we are actually going to be creating our own game as well. And this is going to be a mini game that everybody can play. And we're going to talk about it in future episodes. Let's go to another place. And that other place is the Guardian Farm. Now, this is such a cool build. I love the way it looks. So he actually has a bunch of guardians spawning in this guardian temple, and although this doesn't look like a guardian temple, I can assure you that it was. Now, I don't know if I put this in any of the episodes or what, but we found a guardian temple, and Sasha, Elgrimard, so that would be Sasha, Louie, and I spent a really, really long time draining out the entire thing. It was a blast. We went inside and we mined out the whole thing. Now, we could have just used TNT things, you know, like the flying machines, and fly across and destroy the whole thing, but we really, really just wanted to take it apart by hand, and that is what we did. We took the whole thing apart by hand, and then Sasha came in and he did all of this square by hand. He would make a line of sand and then do sponges all the way down until it was drained. He spent many, many hours on this thing, and it has paid off because our server has lights and prismarine and all of that good stuff. But I think that for today, this is the last thing that we're actually going to be showing off. Now, if you guys are loving the tours and you want to see me go around the world and look at a few more things, of course we can do that. That will be in future episodes. Let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you are loving the FozzenCraft series, the SMP that we've got going on here, subscribe to the channel because I am having a blast making these episodes. And I would love to know if you guys are loving them as much as I do. So yes, if you did enjoy the video, do leave that like down below. I would love love to see how you guys thought about it. And of course, comments too. Comments are welcome. We gotta get a name for that bookshop, and we also have to get a name for our Silk Touch Netherite God Pickaxe. So anyway, guys, this has been me, Fozzen, and I believe, until I catch you guys in my next video, it is bye for now for me. Adios!